Yo, how are we doing, everybody? So today I am doing a guide on the Punchinello boss fight as well as the mole mines in general. So starting off, make sure to check out the item shop as we can buy some new recovery items. The weapons are also really good for Mario and Malo. The finger shot, it depends on if you pick that up from Gaz, as the kid at Rosetown can give you that equipment. You don't have to buy it. The other pieces of equipment, the work pants, actually all three characters can wear it. It's great if you are going for attacks specifically. If you care more about defense, then the Mega Shirt and Mega Pants are better, so that's really up to you. But either way, once we go into the mole mines, we have some new enemies that we will be fighting. The Magmites have pretty good defense. They're not too offensive. I wouldn't worry about them all too much. And then the clusters you need to be careful when it comes to using magic, as they have a specific phrase they'll say to you, like, well, first with the Magmites, these guys, they will attack after like 3 beats. The clusters, yeah, with the crystal thing that they're using, it's also like a 3 beat, essentially, because yeah, the Magmites, like, they kind of shake 3 times. On that third one is when they'll hit, and then yeah, that crystal attack that the cluster uses, essentially right before that third crystal drops, is when you want to press the action command to be able to get the perfect guard on that. But yeah, attack with magic, and yeah, no, the clusters will make you pay for that, so do be careful. Physical attacks are more than fine. Like, yeah, the Magmites, they are pretty strong defensively, but they go down. They don't have that much HP. The clusters themselves, they go down very, very fast. Physical attacks can more than get the job done as long as you've been leveling up adequately and you have proper equipment. If you didn't go to the item shop, didn't get those, then yeah, you might be having a little bit of trouble. And then yeah, some enemies over here. We have the lava bubble and the Enigma. Neither of these are all that strong. I wouldn't really worry about them. I think the clusters of all the enemies we've encountered thus far are probably the ones to be the most careful about, as they can be pretty tricky if you mess up going into them. But yeah, these guys not going to deal all that much damage and go down pretty fast themselves. Like, all of these enemies besides the Magmites, like, they just do not have defense, so they go down pretty fast to almost any attack. But yeah, even Malo is not the greatest physical attacker, but even he can do some good damage here. So moving on from the first part of the mole mines, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna meet this Toad. So this guy is looking for rare items. Essentially, he is going to be joining the item shop after we clear this dungeon, so just keep that guy in mind. We're going to be seeing more of him in the near future. Over here, there isn't much you can do before you jump on this spring, so just go ahead and do that right away. It does feel bad because you're going to lose all of your coins once you do so. Like, I skipped through the cutscene, but yeah, some bandits robbed us, as well as Croco again. So we need to get our stuff back, and yeah, there is Croco right over here. And yeah, this is the reason why you needed to hit that spring, because this area is completely blocked off until you do so. But thankfully, Croco, at the price of our stuff, he will open up that little entryway. So yeah, now we just want to go in this little circle, because yeah, that is going to be blown open as well, which now completes this little area. But not this part over here, this area. While there is the bomb enemy, which we were not able to encounter previously. So yeah, do get the thought peek on that if you would like to. You don't have to worry about it yet. The bombs are not a missable enemy. But yeah, just throwing that out there. But yeah, this area requires a bomb to break through, but you need a bomb item, not an enemy. So we need to go find one of those, and believe it or not, Croco, he is the one using the bomb, so obviously he has a bomb item that we can take from him. But first, we want to defeat these Crooks. The Crooks did take or well, they were partaking in the crime. So we want to go ahead and take care of them. You don't need to use special abilities. They have pretty low HP, very low defense. Once again, these are enemies that like even Malo can really go into. So as long as you're landing the action command timing, they're all going to go down easy peasy. And yeah, we got a honey syrup for defeating this guy, as well as getting a flower tab. So yeah, definitely want to knock out the Crooks. Very, very nice. And the good thing about these little fights as well is that they will just run away as well. Like, it's not guaranteed they will even stay there and do the fight. So it's more about just making sure to actually fight them instead of just moving on to fight Croco. Yeah, we get all the flower tabs, and yeah, if we just wait around long enough, Croco will just show up. You don't really have to try to chase him, not like before in the previous boss fight with him. So this time around, we were doing quite a bit more damage. I'm going to go ahead and get this thought peak on him, even though I have fought him before. Because yeah, I believe that they have different things in the monster list. I'll have to double check that, but yeah. At this level, I think that is level 6 or 7, one of those. We get the Geno boost, and yeah, if you get the proper action command, it doesn't only boost attack, but also defense, so that is a very good ability. And yeah, this boss seemingly has a lot of HP, but honestly, with the amount of damage that we can put out, it's really not that much. Yeah, Geno Beam doing pretty good damage, and Mario with the Geno boost also doing like 100 right there. So we've already done over 200 damage to this boss, and then yeah, he can actually steal the rest of our stuff, right? So we are not having a good time with this boss doing all of this, so we're gonna try to speed this up along, and the way to do that is to use the gauge here. So the special gauge attack is going to do quite a bit of damage, as yeah, doing all of that right there, 326. Oh man. And yeah, that is going to be the end of the boss fight. The boss is going to give us our stuff back, and yeah, 50 coins as well to boot. You love to see it. So yeah, not too difficult a boss fight. Even without using the party gauge, just using Geno boost on Mario and just taking a few turns, you will absolutely get there. The Croco fight is not really one you need to worry about all that much, but we do need to get our stuff back, so do keep that in mind. So yeah, now that we have the bomb, we were able to go through that little closed area there. Right here, I was checking to see if there was anything, but no, nothing hiding on the side. We're gonna go ahead and jump on up here, and then in this treasure chest is a star, so we can go ahead and collide into enemies, defeating all of them for free. I currently like just recently leveled, so I'm not going to be getting much off of that. And then right here we have another chest that has a bunch of coins in it. I currently already have quite a bit of money, but I am not going to complain about grabbing that, as I did buy quite a few items in the item shop last time I was there. You can just jump over these with bombs, no real reason to fight them if you don't want to. And yeah, right here, yeah, I'm level 8, so yeah, level 8, not necessary for the upcoming fight, but definitely makes things a little bit easier. This is definitely me trying to fight every unique enemy at least once, but yeah, let's go ahead and jump into Punchinello. So this guy, he is a little tricky, definitely not super damaging as far as stats go, but he has some unique attacks that we will need to deal with. I am going to get the Thought Peak, because again, with boss fights, if you don't use that, and you don't time it, because you also do need to time it when those lights come together, then yeah, you'll be able to see what the boss is thinking, and you don't want to miss that on the monster list if you're trying to complete that. So yeah, right here, this is the unique attack I was talking about. The boss is going to spawn a bunch of these little tiny micro bombs. Personally, I was going for the Thought Peak, so I didn't want to use a AE ability like Malo's Thunderbolt or Lightning Bolt, whichever one it's called. But yeah, that could normally deal with all of them. But yeah, just do be aware. You want to make sure that you are knocking all of these little guys out, because if you don't, then you are going to potentially take damage from each of them. It's not too bad at this point when they're just little tiny guys. And yeah, right there with the Juno boost into the perfect action command, that defeated all the little micro bombs. But yeah, things are leveling up. We now have regular bombs, which yeah, right here, I don't think I got the Thought Peak earlier, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that here. But personally, this isn't something that you necessarily have to deal with, because yeah, you can just do this on a regular bomb and you'll be fine. But yeah, right here, you're going to try to get the perfect timings on these blocks, which yeah, essentially as soon as they get close to your character, that's when you would press it. There is no extra animation besides just the movement itself, so it's really just based on that distance. And then yeah, right here, I was able to build up the special gauge attack, so we're going to go ahead and use that again here, as it is quite a bit of damage. Yeah, once again, dealing over 300 damage, almost 400 there. And then yeah, these are much bigger bombs, these meso bombs here. So once again, going for the Thought Peak. Don't want to mess that up for my monster list. I am trying to accumulate all of those, get those beautiful little check marks there. So these guys are really big, so I definitely want to try to knock these guys out if I can. Yeah, a single little lightning bolt is not going to take these guys out, so trying to do as much damage as I can. And yeah, unfortunately, I'm not able to defeat all of them in a single turn. So yeah, there we go. I did get the perfect timing on that block. That would have been very scary. So yeah, if anything, if you are worried, you can practice the timing of your blocks with the micro bombs. And once you have that down, you can then, you know, go ahead and deal the damage to Punchinello to get to the later phases. Also breezy mode makes the action timing a little bit easier. So if you're dying to the meso bombs and you just want to get through the fight, don't forget breezy mode. There's no penalties. You can just switch that in the settings at any time. But yeah, the boss may still be talking, but this boss fight is actually over. We have already done it, because yeah, he is going to summon the last bomb and it will defeat the boss. So yeah, that is going to be that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this guide. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, that's going to be me. Hopefully I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.